Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Hey guys, I'm Vanessa.
My name is Paul. Today we have another video for you guys, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this one.
Yeah, and it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's Way Comfort easily proving God's existence to this university student. And Way Comfort is somebody I've been watching for years. I love the way he approached the gospel and sharing the good news with his dog wherever he goes.
Yeah, and I really love the way that he just proves God's existence with such a swayed way about it. Like there's no big arguments, no big debate. It's just he's just right to the point.
Right to the point, and very, very simple. You know, if atheists, follow logic, a lot of people that that does not believe in God will believe in God because it is so obvious.
Yeah.
It is so obvious. If you're atheist right there, if you're listening to this, to me talking right now, and you follow simple logic, you will believe in God. Forget about all this, Richard Dawkins, all his argument. Forget about that. If you follow simple logic, that will prove God exists.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to react to this video. Just check it out.
Do you think there's a heaven and a hell?
No.
You got no hope in your death? You're just waiting for death to come?
Yeah, I want to see what happens. I don't think it's possible to know.
Do you believe in God?
No.
So you're an atheist?
Yes.
Why?
I don't think there's enough proof to say that there is a God.
If I gave you proof, would you change your mind?
Yeah, it would have to be pretty good proof.
I can give you pretty good proof. Absolute scientific proof. In about 1 minute. Should we give it a try?
Sure.
Every building is proof of a builder. Every painting is scientific proof of a painter. We know that because a building cannot build itself, it's impossible, and a painting cannot paint itself. Builder could have died 100 years ago, but you know there was a builder because the building's there. Painter could have died 300 years ago, but you know there was a painter because paintings don't paint themselves. Creation is evidence of a creator. Flowers and birds and trees, the sun, the moon, the stars, puppies and kittens, male and female, the seasons, the fruits, all these things are evidence of the genius of God's creative hand. An atheist believes the scientific impossibility that nothing created everything. That's your alternative. That's where you fall back to. If you believe there was no creator, then everything was created by nothing, not from nothing, but by nothing, and that's scientifically impossible. Nothing cannot create anything because it's nothing. That's why the Bible says the fool has said in his heart there's no God. Let me ask you another question. Sorry.
So as you can clearly see, as Way Comfort beginning to speak and she's starting to listen, you could tell she's starting to change her mind just by following simple logic, by Way Comfort telling her, hey, if you see a building, you automatically know there's a builder without somebody telling you. You know that. And if somebody were to tell you otherwise, you would say, oh my God, this person needs to go to a psych hospital. This person saying this building built itself. You would think that person is crazy. But when you flipped the argument around and tell an atheist, what if I tell you the earth created itself? Just follow that simple logic.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you would think that person is crazy? But yet atheist said there is no God.
Yeah, it's not even scientific to say that something is created out of nothing. Exactly. So if an atheist is following their scientific logic, they would conclude that there is a God.
There is a God. It's just because nothing cannot create everything because it's nothing.
Exactly.
All right, let's just continue to watch this video.
Who created God?
You know, there are certain things in life that are very sure, and that is when an atheist gets proof of God's existence, they default to that question, who created God? Here's the answer. God is without the dimension of time. We are in time, we have to wait for time to pass, but God dwells in eternity, and that's where you're going to go when you die. So here's a question for you, Vanessa. Is your life pleasing to God, or are you doing things that are morally frowned upon by Him?
Probably say I would do things that are morally frowned upon him.
You see, that's why we deny God's existence, because it makes us feel uncomfortable that God sees us. Do you know that God knows how many hairs are on your head? Did you know that? Every single one is known by God. In fact, He knows intimately the middle atom that makes up your eyeball, because He made it. He gave you your brain, your blood, your skin. everything about you was given to you by God. He gave you the ability to enjoy good music, hearing, the ability to enjoy the blueness of the sky, eyesight, the ability to think. That's your brain. Do you think you're a good person?
I try.
Yeah. So as you can clearly see, you know, Ray Comfort is just laying everything in front of her, and she's actually listening.
Yeah, and I really love the way he approached everything, and the way that he's approaching it make her feel at ease to answer the questions. There's no really like him criticizing her in her answer or anything like that. So I think that's a good method for us too as Christians when we are trying to approach people who don't believe the same thing that we do.
Yeah, and let's say if you're atheist, you're watching this video. Let's say me and you walking in the park, and we saw a ball in the middle of the park, and you said, "Oh, I wonder who put it there," and I said, "Nobody put it there. It just is." You would look at me, and as if I'm a crazy person. What do you mean no one put it there? It just is. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make any sense. That is stupidity. Now. It is. That's stupidity. Now, we place that ball and put the earth. Something that is far, what's the word I'm looking for? Complex. Far complex than a soccer ball. Imagine that, just follow that logic. You would think that person is crazy. What do you think?
Yeah. What I really, another thing that stood out to me with this video is when he said that she asked the question, who created God?
Yeah.
So that's a common question, right? Who then created God? And what he answered is that God is outside of time, right? So for us, we always feel as though something has to be, you know, created because of time and everything. But God is outside of time. So it's different from our mindset. No one can create God. He just is.
Yeah, he's always existed. I know it's hard.
It's hard for us to
because he lived outside of time. It's very hard because we live in time. Sometimes we don't understand. I don't claim to understand everything, but I know when something sounds stupid. And when I see the earth, how complex it is, the universe, how universe is complex, and I see the earth, if it was a little bit closer to the sun, we would not exist. If the earth was a little further away from the sun, life would not exist. And in fact, it fell exactly in our solar system.
Yeah. Exactly
in our solar system. That do not happen by chance.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. It just can't happen by chance.
The chemicals and the exchange with oxygen and carbon dioxide, all of these things, like how an accident just make everything so orderly. You know, everything has its purpose and everything has its order and everything is functioning in just the right pace, in the right ways. So I really don't believe a chaos or an accident make all of these things happen. It's not even logical to think that way. Because if you, let's say for instance, you make an accident, does it become something beautiful? Does it end up having order? It doesn't. It just stays in chaos until you fix it.
And also, you know, how the universe is finely tuned for life. The fine tuning of the universe. It just makes perfect sense. This could not happen by accident. It could not happen by accident. And I think, you know, if you're atheist, you're watching this video, you know I'm right. You know, you might not know, you might not know who this God is, but you know someone did this.
Yeah.
You know someone made the earth.
I feel like just like the Bible says, again, I keep quoting Romans 1, but I feel like just like the Bible said, it said that they know for a fact that God exists. Why? Because it's already made known to them. Make it obvious. God made it obvious from the things that you see and also from your subconscious. Yeah. So you already know in yourself that God exists, but so a lot of us, what we do, we suppress the truth. We suppress it because we want to do what we want to do. Because we harden our heart. Exactly. So the big question is there really an atheist? Are you really an atheist? That's the question, because there's not. Because so some atheists are honest. They'll say that, you know what, I don't want to believe in God because I don't want God to tell me what to do. Exactly. You want to be your own God. You want to do what you want to do. And that's being very honest. Yeah. If you're atheist, just be honest. Yeah, because there's no really such thing as an atheist. If you really look at it, you know for a fact that God exists. Yeah. You know it. There's no question about it because it's made known to you. The Bible doesn't lie.
God make it obvious. You see people, you see all the beautiful flower, birds, the fruits, and everything is just so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this is the video we have for you guys. This video I've gone so far already. So just if you're atheist, comment, tell us what you think, and if you're a Christian, just leave a comment and like this video.
Yeah, and just share with somebody else.
Share with somebody else. All right, guys, this is the video we have for you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.